Hey everyone, welcome to today's live stream. Sorry, I'm just a minute late. That's not that bad actually, considering some of the times I've been a little bit late. But I just got a call from a potential client for getting hired for a voiceover job. It's to be the first time, and even if I don't get booked for this job, that's still awesome that I just got, somebody personally called me to audition for a job. But that just kind of like held me up a little moment here. But on the good note, it's made me incredibly happy here. So I'm definitely going to be happy going to this live stream. And for any of you not aware, this live stream is for Dollars for Dillon. It's raising money for little baby Dillon. He's a premature baby, and money is going to be going towards his medical care. So any money that's raised tonight, which hopefully we can raise some, is going to go to Dillon for his medical care. So, and hopefully you're here. If you can't donate some money, just here to show some support, that's awesome. And have some fun. Hopefully have a good night. I'm going to be doing something a little different. Be playing the mystery game Gone Home, which I've never played before. I've read about it, but I've never actually seen video and stuff, so I don't know 100% what to expect. But just from what I've read, it's a mystery game where you play as somebody who's come home for just been away for a little while. You come home, and nobody's home. And you have to go all through the house, maybe outside the house in the yard. I don't know if it's just entirely inside the house, but look for clues and put together a mystery and figure out where your family's gone, where everybody is. So, hopefully it should be fun. I don't know what to expect, what to get out of it, so we'll find out. And, again, tonight, night is for Dillon, so, everything here will be for Dillon. And let's show him support. Little baby, he needs our help, and we can do it. So, let's jump into the game. New game. Well, let's check options first. Graphics. Adjust field of view. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know when it's just a black screen? Adjust brightness. I think that should be fine the way it is. Nothing actually says a difference. Let's see if it's... No, reset to default. I think it was... Here was a default. I'm going to leave everything the way it is because I have no idea. Doesn't give you anything. See, look, sensitivity, crouch style, toggle, hold. Okay, so I guess it's like, yeah, if you hit it, you crouch, or you got to hold whatever particular button. So let's do that. Sticky targeting, invert looks, swap left right. I'll leave that sticky targeting. Sound, yeah, we'll leave that all as it is. We can adjust as need be. Gameplay. Show training messages. Well, yeah, I'm going to need that because I've never played this before. Enable head bob. Hide reticule. No, we don't want to hide that because we know what we're targeting. I don't know what head bob is. I guess I'll find out in the game. I mean, I know what a head bob is, but like, oh, maybe it's when you're walking, that it gives that kind of motion. Maybe it's like some people get disabled because I think it's first person view. So maybe it's like some people get bothered by that. Disable interaction highlight, disable interaction text. No, we'll leave all that the same. Language, it's already in English, so we're good. So let's start a new game. Walk using the left stick, look around using the right stick. That's kind of obvious. Got a cassette tape here, so does this take place like the 80s or the 90s maybe? Alright, we're offloading. I've heard a few people say this game was pretty good too. Oh. I guess setting up the mystery. My volume was maybe it's a little too low. I just got to adjust it on the mixer. I think I should be good now. Let me know how the audio sounds out there, if it's too loud, too quiet. So it's June 17th, 1995. That explains, yeah, the cassette tape. I figured that because That had to be like 80s or late 80s, early 90s for a cassette tape. Maybe early 80s too, could have been cassette tape. Oh, I didn't realize I was controlling at this point. I was still waiting for something else to happen. Turn lamp on. I don't know if we really need that. Oh, that's probably my bag coming home. Oh, there's a note here. Hold L2 or up to take a look closer. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone, cross out Mom and Dad, to know. We'll see each other again, same day. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Alright, so I'm guessing, if it said Mom and Dad crossed out to anyone, that Sam is a brother or a sister. Locked. Locked, okay. Oh. I guess we gotta turn the light on. Little duck. Oh, hidden key. What can I... Oh, okay, I can drop that. I was gonna say that was in my hand, so... What did it say? Good old Christmas duck? See if we can put it on the table. I just kind of like drop it and throw it. Oh, let's examine the duck. Just see if there's anything on here. Looks like a price tag. What is that? $5.99 for the duck. So if I go, there we go. Close enough. That's got to be a key to the house, yeah. Press L2 to check the contents of your backpack. See, so I have a passport. Can't look at it any closer, nope. Boarding pass. So, came from Amsterdam to Portland. Which Portland, though? There's a lot of Portlands in the United States. And Caitlin Grenbrier. I'm probably saying that name wrong. That's who I'm playing as. And there's the house key. Hidden under old Christmas duck. It looks like there's nothing else here on the porch, and I can't go outside the store. A lot of noise outside when I get to that door. Alright. Flickering light is not good. And somebody left lamps on and stuff too. Front hall. Looks like packing maybe? Somebody planning on moving? Read invoice. I can't zoom in on this. Wellspring Movers. 1287 Harper Drive, Forest Grove, Oregon. So it's got to be Portland, Oregon then. Telephone 756. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. From Terrence Greenbrier. Description of shipment contents. Box kitchen, boxes master bedroom, master child bed, 24-inch TV, 14-inch TV, attached worksheet. So basically it looks like some... Is that it? Okay, it was done. Yeah, I was saying, it looks like somebody was moving. I don't know if it's moving in or out. I would assume moving out, because then why would, like, Katie would know if they're supposed to be moving in and they weren't here yet, but it sounds like they were established. So I'm guessing somebody's moving out. Old Tuna Sandwich is now following. Thank you, Old Tuna Sandwich, for that follow. Nothing on the Kleenex box. plant. Turn on this lamp. Looks like some kind of papers, envelopes, but I can't click on them. Close drawer, read note. Oh, you're absolutely thanking you anyways. Now, why does the volume from my microphone sound quiet again? It always seems to fluctuate on me a little bit, so, now what does it say? I thought I was already following. That's not a problem. Well, thank you for following now. Directions to work from new home. Left on Crabtree, right on something. Kind of hard to read some of this writing. Exit on 47 north, right onto 202 east. Entrance on right, past Wage Road. Travel time 1 hour 10 minutes. Ooh, that is a long drive from work. Hello, Mrs. Pasta Lover and Thromshaw. Thank you both for being here. Oh, wait, was that it in the drawer? Just that note? That appears to be it, just directions. That doesn't... Well, I mean, it's a possible location if somebody's at work, but it looks like it's night. I don't know if anybody works nights here. Nothing in that drawer. Bottom. So nothing useful here. Houseplant. Oh, you know what? I just realized there was one thing I forgot to change. My Nightbot alerting for the Dollars for Dillon charity. That's the one thing I forgot to change for today. So Janice Greenbrier, Forestry Service. So she works forest. Makes sense in, you know, Oregon. There's a lot of forest up there, I believe. More boxes. I don't see anything in here. Oh. Let's turn the light off. Be electronically responsible. Bathroom. I can look at the hand soap. Yeah, I really doubt there's clues there. But I can turn on the faucet. I'm not sure why I would do that. Flush toilet. Let's do that for fun. Was that the toilet? That sounded like thunder. Wow. Author magazine, Stephen King. So somebody here likes either books or writing. Wait, can I? Nothing on the backside. Just Band-Aids. Another box of Band-Aids, toilet paper. What's this? Oh, cleaning powder, like probably Comet or something. I just drop it in there without using a name brand, so... Oh, there's the light switch. Nothing worthwhile in the bathroom. It looks like it's going to be a big house too, a lot to explore. A rolling marker. Worldwide timetable. Katie's destination. Okay, so somebody was tracking Katie's trip. Like, I guess like the different time zone maybe being there. To Amsterdam. That's it. Like her flight and stuff. Grab marker. Nothing on it, just a marker. What was in the med kit? I didn't see a med kit. Oh, the cabinet. In the bathroom, there was toilet paper, cleaning material, and Band-Aids. On the other side, I forgot what was on the other side. But the other side, oh yeah, it was the magazine, and then Oh, a big box of toilet paper. I didn't look at the bottom. That looks like a phone book down there, but I can't click on it. Nothing in here. Nothing there. Come on, get on there, close. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Does the mirror open? I didn't check that. That's a good thing. Up on the top. Yeah, I never looked at the top. Towels. Just towels. There's no mirror thing in here. Because Mr. Pasta Lover made me... Oh, what was... Work. Not a problem. Baked fries. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. No light even. So I wonder if that's even getting power, but I can't click... Oh, I can click on the phone. Can I... Can't do any dialing or anything. Oh, here's the answering machine. Thank you, Baked Fries, for that follow. Sam, Kate, Mom, and Dad. Alright, that's it for messages. Nothing useful, so it sounded like Katie checking in. So this is the family. So I wasn't sure, but Sam is a sister. Because it says Sam first. So that's Sam, and that's Katie, who I'm playing as. And then her mom and dad, who are Jan and Terry. Before I go out that door, just make sure I check everything in this room first. Empty. When they're open and they're narrow like that, it's sometimes hard to target them with a controller here. Nothing in these cabinets. Is there a lamp to get some light here? Another note. I said dote. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds a little quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable, fantasizing about our own dream homes? I am so out of practice reading cursive. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you wanted it, a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there like you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we're in since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got our new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealousy, right back soon. Miss you, Rumi, Carol. Alright. That's it, just that one letter in there. Nothing on the surface. Another phone book and something else on top. Nothing here. I don't want to open that one. I want to close you. That doesn't open over there. That doesn't open over here. I'll leave these lights on for the general big room. So we have a door on this left side, a door on the right side, and then we can go upstairs. I'll check over here first. That's a big hallway. Alright, so what's on the other side? If the other side is just a regular room before I go in the big hallway. This is a huge house. They had to make something big. Oh no, that's locked. Okay. I guess my choice is made for me. Press triangle to check your location in the house. Oh, so that calls up a map. Okay. Front porch, foyer. There's the stairs. That's all I've gotten so far. Closet. It's like a letter on here. Welcome, new student. We hope you're excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that we get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets, each of your 6 class periods, 1 line notebook per period or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections, at least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils, 1 box of colored pencils, a standard combination lock for your signed locker. Seriously, they got to provide their own lock? When I was in high school, we had one provided to us. A nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for lunch provided. I was going to say $2.50 for a lunch, but this is 1995. By the school cafeteria, a positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and welcome again, Beth Valance, Principal. This again. Okay, Psycho House Girl, that doesn't sound good. Okay, then Katie joined the military. That looks like a military uniform. Or maybe her mother. Read obituary. Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-beloved figure at the coroner. Where'd I get coroner? Figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbear, oh, that's Katie's dad, as well as in spirit, people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. So that's, again, Katie's great nephew. See a deck of cards. Nothing there. It's like kind of tossing stuff in, just a regular old pencil. Pen. So far, I don't think I found anything substantially useful. Crumpled note. Ah, geez, I can't read that with the crumpling. Ripped in half. Hey, are you there now? Girl Sam, I think it said. I'm Tommy, the little something behind you, I think. Wave. You got this, and right back. Oh, I see. They must have been tossing a note back and forth. Okay. Hi, Tommy. That stands out a lot more. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought that since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and So I thought to ask something or somebody or whatever, if you don't mind, do you mind? Yes or no? She clicked no. No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho? Does it run in the family? Oh, okay. So hinting that it could be something with the family, maybe genetic disorder. And of course, there's no response from her. Well, I'll tell you what, kid. You want to make friends with her? That's not the way to start off. Like the first thing you ask. Yeah, you know, is your whole family going to go psycho and kill people or something? A lot of lamps that were left on. Nothing in these papers. Wait, no, I want to... Oh, I guess you can't, whatever this is. Grab three ring binder. That's it, I can just grab it though. I can't open it, see what's on the inside. Did I already look in the center drawer? I don't remember. Examine paper. Pioneer CLD-D703 combination laserdisc compact disc player. Manufacturing retail price $999. God damn, for a laserdisc? That is 1995 and laserdisc was pretty new, but wow, I didn't even pay that much for a Blu-ray player when it first came out. CU-CLD098 remote with backlit double-sided play, headphone out, display on off, jog shuttle dial, front remote, digital CLV slow motion freeze frame, last frame memory, 2 S-video outs, coax optical out, twin 1-bit DA converters, serial number ratio 116 dB, I assume decibels for the audio maybe, CD playback, 422 by 140 by 432 millimeter WHD. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination Laserdisc CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. And nobody finished. So why is he typing that up unless he works for Pioneer and he's trying to write an ad for the company? Come on, close the door. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts. Even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked into sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass, the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way away from home, but the future needed him. Is someone missing? What is the mystery in this house? The character you're playing as, Katie, she came home from a European vacation in Amsterdam, and nobody is around. So that's what, trying to go around and figure out where everybody is, what happened to them. This is about midnight she got home, or at least midnight her flight was supposed to come in, and then she was taking a shuttle from the airport to home. So yeah, you have to go around the whole entire house and try to figure out where your family is, your sister and your parents. So far, yeah, the only thing that's possibly useful is just that implication about like a family, you know, it takes place in 1995. So that's probably before, you know, cell phones became common for everybody. I think they were still around, but yeah, like it would be like your business executives would have them. I don't think your average consumer would probably have cell phones. Definitely not your whole family like nowadays. But yeah, it's like the only thing I was saying, the only thing that's potentially useful is just the implication of a genetic family disorder of psychoness where somebody could have gone psycho and killed or kidnapped the family inside the family, but that's just as some kind of implication by one kid at Samantha's high school. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk. Despite not having touched a drop in hours, he vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment. XXXXX, something got crossed out. Processing his sick flecked toenails. That does not sound appealing. I don't know what sick flecked is, but scanning his bare shins, bare knees, he was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of the gorgeous blonde woman veering to the tight polymer fiber tunic. Then the fabric that's strained, is it strained or stained? At the seam contained generous bosom, was emblazoned with the phrase, matter transference operator. Then he passed out. I think that's supposed to be then, but it's a typo. There's a lot of pages here. It just looks like somebody's writing a story. Which makes sense because you had that magazine in the bathroom about authors. Crumpled pages, so. Here, filing cabinet. We'll enter combination. No. I'm going to have to find a combination first. Unless I wonder if there was something hidden in those pages there, but. So I'm guessing her father is the writer, and this is his kind of office writing room. Can't check those out. Nothing there. Newspaper. Gleafy, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. And this is a very big house. Where's a light switch? Over here. A lot of books, so definitely, you know, it's got to be. Well, it could be actually the mom. I assumed it was the dad. That's it. Maybe some books he's written, but there's definitely a lot of books. There's like a whole library in here. And how are you doing, Gleafy? Sarah Hole, so 90210, does anybody still care? That's funny. I think that probably would have been like a mentality maybe in 95. I don't know if I can flip it around if there's anything in the back. Grab coaster. Nothing on here. Just a pen. I don't think I need to grab the pen. $200 raised already? No. Not from me, at least. No, that if you're looking at the counter at the bottom, that's my Twitch followers. Which actually, the meter should have been on top. I just realized that. Yeah, that should be sticking up there. I don't know why that disappeared. Alright, so I think I checked out everything here. Right, I did come all the way up around here. Nothing along these books. It's a bad storm going on, that's for sure. Can I open this door more? Oh, well, I guess it opens both ways. Actually, I never looked at this. Important new... Oh, Benjamin Allman, The Killing of JFK Theory. You've seen the movie, discover the truth. A superb work, that's just a review. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. I like the way some things just get casually thrown about where like other things get put. No John donated. Nope, nobody's donated anything yet. Alright. So they left the TV on, so somebody left in a hurry. Oh, is this? Did I drop that plate blocking the door? That was kind of interesting. I like that. That actually, because that plate dropped in front of the door, that it blocked it from opening. VHS tapes. Ooh, I forgot I can crouch. Or actually, I guess I didn't forget. It's the first time it's telling me. Oh, it's probably so you can... So I gotta be on this side of the door because then it blocks me from getting over here. What do we have here? Oh, it's a button. Brat Mobile. Just a coffee mug. So the plate and that coffee mug look clean, but there's a pizza box. I ate the pizza. And there was a plate left out, so it's Mom's old work mug. Somebody doesn't believe in coasters. I see a ring on the table. Oh, there's a coaster. She just didn't use it, I guess. TV listing. Ooh, they were watching the X-Files. What a show to watch a mystery when somebody's missing, right? Well, that's a plus for this family. They like the X-Files. Nothing on this Kleenex box. More VHS tapes. Does it say Girl Scout? Role model? Oh, wait. I didn't realize you can do that. So it says role model. If I... No, I wanted to put it... It's on the other side. Oh. That's the same thing. Oh. I was wondering if I could flip to the other side if there was something different. So that opens up a new avenue of things to explore because there's a lot of VHS tapes. I can't click on any of them, I don't think. Nor do I see... Oh. I just noticed, yeah, the audio-video wires are here. I was going to say a VHS player. Because I'd probably have to come back sometime later, maybe check some of these VHS tapes. X-Files Season 1, Episodes 18 to 21. That's somebody's recording X-Files episodes, but maybe that's like another mystery to solve. Sam thought this might help, Dad. Making friends even when you... I don't know what that says on the back. Feeling lonely. It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy. That's what it is. That's post-it notes over the last word of the title. That's it for her journal. Yeah, I was waiting for her to get done to hear what you're saying. Father were a Lear. This is way before spell check was common, I guess. Then why do you keep following this? So it sounds like the Sam's doing a bit of fictional writing too. Can't get out of the closet. Oh. Turn the light off in here. So, oh, empty matchbook. Grab candle. That's probably going to be useful. I have to remember that there's candles here because there may be a point where I have to go light a candle in another room, probably. U.S. National Forestry Manual. So that's got to be for her mother. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, because I saw her father is the writer because her mother works in the forestry. Coupons. Save 25 cents on tortilla chips. It's a eraser, a pen, and a pencil. I bet you little things like this, like I don't want to drop that eraser. Where'd it go? That may come in handy later down the road. Yeah, I never know, so I got to erase something. I thought that was the eraser. I guess I had to duck to get it. There's a lot of pens and pencils, so I may have to write something down at some point too. So I still don't think I found anything in 100% useful yet. That light doesn't do much. Oh, there's another lamp over here. But it is a big room. This place is so huge. I don't know how much working in a forestry department pays, but her father's got to be a very good author then, selling a lot of books to afford a place like this. Let this play for a little bit. World history. Put you back on the counter. I think that's just music. Read assignment, reproductive system worksheet. Sam's taking science. Talking about the menstrual cycle. Producing testicles. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense. Reproductive system, yeah. That's a lot to read. Yeah, well, that's science class for high school. Another soda can left around. Dr. Jitters. I assume that's supposed to be Dr. Pepper. It looks like a similar font. Grab coaster. Dave Brubeck Quartet. Can that turn on? Nope. Get even more light in here. I am working in Discord and hear testicles and menstrual cycles. Yeah, it's a science report thing that I picked up examining. More records. Oh, a little bar. Just casually throw it about again. I was saying I had a duck to pick things up. Oh, there's shot glasses on the ground. Let's put it on the counter. Just a regular old shot glass. More glasses. Looks like a napkin I can't click on. More soda. A letter in here. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I wrote to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior. We went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working with as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in the future endeavors. Okay, well, he's not a successful writer. Apparently he sold one book that was okay, and then the second one, there it is. Oh, The Accidental Pariah. So that's why he had the JFK book, because he did something about JFK. A message from our future. Saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt, and the lines of communication are down. A James Bond for today's audience. A compelling thriller worth its salt. So he actually may be a failed writer, which then begs to wonder how can they afford this place. Oh, wait. Oh, that was just the corner of that box. I thought there was something else. Nothing over here. It's like rooms inside of rooms in this place. It is so huge. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. Oh, so that Danny kid that she said was weird did come over. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz. So everything seems like Samantha focused though too, because the phone calls were about Sam. Sam left a note on the front door saying she didn't want mom and dad to know that she was gone. And all these like journal entry things are all Sam. So Katie, please tell mom and dad, sorry about the stuff that's missing, Sam. I suppose right now the logical thing is Sam ran away from home and her parents went out looking for her. More coupons. Dice. Marker. Tissue box. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive. Drive you home too, so it's hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after the 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. Hello, Joker lover. How are you doing? Okay, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Alright, so that little note said to Katie or whatever you found, don't tell mom and dad, and then it said the attic. I was already in here. So I don't have anything for a combination for this filing cabinet yet, nor do I have any keys for any of the locked rooms. I was in here. I did go down here all the way. As far as I know, I think I've checked every. Oh no, I haven't walked upstairs yet. I was gonna say I haven't checked. I've checked everything there is to check, but I forgot there's a whole upstairs. Because that door I just did and this door down over here are locked, as well as that filing cabinet I don't have access to yet. Deck of cards. Thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of the Forestry Service run-controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing in the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead, overgrown vegetation that can lead wildfires in dry months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighter personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier, that's Katie's mother. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. So overall, nothing useful in that cabinet. Painting. Some flowers. Personal calendar. This could be useful. Monday. Something browning. I don't know. Cooking class. Take apron. Bathroom dancing, does that say? Oh, I see. It's for a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Some of these items are crossed out. Comb. I don't see anything here. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. Bruce Peddleston, head of personnel, State Forestry Service. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest effective September 2nd, 1994. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of the transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. So she's overseeing that whole forestry burn process, Katie's mother. Is there? Oh, I say there had to be a light switch here. What do we got here? Bretmobile, Polymotion. Another cassette tape? Well, let's put it in the tape player, see what happens. That was the next room over. It says Bratmobile. Oh. So I didn't realize actually that was just an empty tape case, and that might have been the tape I played before. Because there's nothing else in this drawer. It's definitely a mystery. Caution, radiation area, keep out. I'm assuming that's not serious. It's probably somebody's bedroom. Yeah. Another TV left on. Where's a light? Or actually it could be, is there anything in this area? Nope. Oh, here we go. Bratmobile. There's the Bratmobile tape. Oh, I can insert the tape in here. So what's on this thing? Oh, it's just music. I didn't know if it would be something useful. I don't think it is. I think it's just music. Oh, it's like a magic eye thing. Oh, look at that, Super Nintendo cartridges. Super Spitfire. Journey of the Crystal. Oh, hello, what do we got here? Chun-Li moves. They must have, I don't think this is done by Capcom, so they must have paid some money for Capcom. They mentioned Street Fighter a bunch of times and now Chun-Li's name. Fireball, lightning kick, helicopter kick, air stomp. I always kind of liked Blanca for Street Fighter. Venturous the cat returns. I'm guessing here's some more audio video cables. That might have been where the Super Nintendo was plugged in, that she borrowed. Again, plate and just glasses left around too, so that's definitely... It's an indication that somebody left in a hurry if there's an empty pizza box and there's been a bunch of like plates and cups left around. Pre-college program for young school scholars, 1995. Sam, I think creative writing track would be perfect for you, Miss Blaylock, maybe? I don't know. Just a scholarship for a college. Well, this time of night, they're definitely not off scouting colleges for Sam. Pens, pencils, a ruler, and more cups. What's this button? Misfits. Nail polish. Nailed it. That's a kind of a funny name for some nail polish, I guess. There's been a lot of cans of soda left around too, but none of them have been opened. Nail file. Sock. Outlet. Another sock. Hairbrush, tissues. Goodfellow High School disciplinary referral. Student name Yolanda DeSoto. Benchley is the teacher's name, but who the hell is Yolanda DeSoto and why would... I assume this is Sam's name. Oh, Lonnie. I see the signature down there for the student. Lonnie must be a nickname for Yolanda then. I would say, yeah, who's Yolanda? I never heard that name before. Factual description of incident. Miss Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah, I can imagine that's not going to go over too well in high school. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Action taken by faculty. Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. Well, I probably would have gone the shirt inside out, but she's standing up for what she believes in, I guess. Her father was called, but there was no answer on the answer machine. Mr. DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Yeah, well, she threw it away at her friend's house, so I don't think her parents are going to see it. Groove magazine. Another mug. Why is there like so many cups and plates left around? How much can somebody drink? Nothing in the pillow. Stuffed animal. Highlighters, pens on the floor. 1965 motorcycle. This is the one me and my dad are building. Was going to go for a ride when it's done. Oh, want to go for a ride when it's done. Okay, so was building a motorcycle, classic motorcycle with her dad. We got even forks, look like a plastic fork on the floor. There's an eraser on the bottom shelf. Let's put on the counter. That's odd. I've never seen anybody have a locker like this in their home. Got your number. Are you going to the dance with anybody? I think this looks like a board game. The King's Labyrinth. Oh, this looks like more another draft of Sam's story. I suppose I should glance at it. Maybe if one of these has like the clue to the combination. I don't see any numbers. What's this? Holy Bible. Samantha. A is for special, A is for adorable, S is for special, A is for adorable, M is for merry, A is for affectionate, N is for nice, T is for thoughtful, H is for honest, A is for admirable. Mitten. Looks like a cat collar. I'd say by the paw print. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't found it. I mean, maybe it's an old cat. It had an address, which I think might have been different from what I saw earlier, but I don't remember the address of the house here. Nothing to let me know. Oh, X-Files, I Want to Believe poster. Nothing to indicate, give me a clue here as to what the combination of this locker is. But I bet you the locked doors, this locker, and that filing cabinet that are all locked, those are going to have some pretty significant clues to further it once I figure out how to get inside there. $1017. Oh, I'll give it a try. I don't know if you've played this before or not, but 1017. Nope. Oh wait, this was where I came up. And then I came into this room, okay. I was going the wrong way. Can't move this great thing, can you? No, I don't. No diary yet, no. Oh, I didn't look at this board, though. I didn't want to duck down. Sternly worded story. To whom it may concern, Samantha Greenberg, I am 17 years old, and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd, compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being, since you may also remember that I have my own car now. You can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. So that fits with Samantha running away. Or at least going out. Sam, stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. So I guess it's been a while. Daniel called, a second posted note. So she's definitely mad about her parents not letting her out. So probably a good chance, like I said, she ran away and they're out looking for her. Wearing goggles and rubber gloves when handling anything in this room. Oh. How did I not realize this? This is a secondary entrance and it loops around. Samantha, yeah. So, and then it said Katie's 3 years older, so Katie is 20. Apparently I opened this door and I didn't even realize that this just goes to the same hallway and loops around. Yeah, this room here, this is Samantha's room. I'm assuming one of these is going to be Katie's room and then one is going to be her parents' room, and this one has drawers pulled out. I'll check this one. I'm right here. This is a bigger bed, Willie Nelson. I'm assuming this is the parents' bedroom. Her mother, their mother, Samantha and Katie, work for the forestry service. Her father's an author, which apparently his first book sold mediocre and his second book sold even less, so his third book was not being published by the publisher. That's a lot of genes. Maybe this is Katie's after all, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of things seem hastily done. There was an empty pizza box left out, and I've seen tons of plates and cups all over the place. Cans of soda too, but none of the cans of soda have been opened. All the electronics seem missing too. There's, in the main living room, where I assume there's a VCR, there's just audio-video cables. It looked like a missing Nintendo. And this here, there's again audio-video wires. I think that's a big clue. All the audio-video wires are missing. I mean, the audio-video wires are there, but whatever they were plugged into is gone. Just possibly means a potential robbery. A couple of the rooms there were TVs left on. In Sam's room and the main living room there were TVs left on. Yeah, VHS player, and they talked, there's a lot of notes and stuff about Sam borrowing a Super Nintendo from a friend's house, so I assume that was missing from her room. So there's evidence for both, that Sam ran away and the parents were out looking for her. Some dirty underwear. I'm not picking that one up. But then also there seems to be evidence of a potential robbery because there's some electronics missing, but yet the TVs are remaining. There's still a lot of boxes, so maybe they just recently moved in. I don't know, because there's also a note I found about a moving service helping them. Another Bible. What if I put that there? Because there was that box where there was something underneath it when I didn't put it directly back. Oh, I don't want to grab that, but what is this? Unknown Dimension Literature. Cast Publisher. Oh, it's probably a business card maybe for Dad's publisher. The only thing, yeah, downstairs on an answering machine, the only thing that was on the answering machine were messages from Katie about arriving and then wondering where Sam was. Can I check under the bed? Looks like some dirty clothes. But like at the same time though, it's like everything I've seen seems a lot of Sam focus. Leaves of Grass, Walt Whitman. Collection of poems first released in this form in 1892, but not before it was banned on the grounds of obscenity. He died only 2 months after its release on March 22nd, 1892. But yeah, it's like everything from all the messages, you hear some audio. When you find certain things, you hear audio diary from Sam. So it's like everything is definitely Sam focused. So I think whatever happened, Sam is definitely a big piece of this as to what happened. It's like just a bookmark. Did I already look in here because the light's on? I don't think so because I don't remember seeing that book before. Oh. Bathroom. That's a really big bathroom. Nice. Where does this door go to? Oh, I would say there's like no tub or shower or anything, but that's in the next room here. Hairbrush, toothbrush, just kind of left out. Toothpaste. Another comb left out. None of these drawers open, so nothing in there, nothing in this garbage can. Band-Aids, toothbrush, and shaving cream. Another toilet. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Reverend Alexander Michaels. Does that hint to possible marriage problems for the parents? More shaving cream, toilet paper, towels. More candles. So it's good. So I got another set of candles if I need to light any. Although the only matchbook I found had no matches in it. That was another suspicious thing. In front of the fireplace downstairs, there was an empty matchbook in front of the fireplace. I'm guessing this has got to be then Katie's room. Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home in such a short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. Okay, so she definitely at least was planning on running away. Then I guess Katie doesn't actually have a room, but they were just at like a guest room that she was going to use. So she doesn't live here regularly, I guess. Maybe they were saying she was off to college before. Ah, here's a journal. Sighting journal. Alright, so she's probably the X-Files fan. The poster was in there. So she's interested in ghosts. August 31st, 1994, 1:19 a.m. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, there was no one there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. I did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from a carton in the fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. And she got a little picture of a ghost. Also a glass of milk. October 9th, 1994, 11:24 p.m. Lonnie says she feels pressure in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a proactive... Oh, pillow fort. I thought I said fight at first. October 22nd, 1994, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as our medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed. From the other side, Oscar is definitely here. Which, for anybody not seeing earlier, Oscar was Katie and Sam's father's uncle, who was a big part of the community. I guess must have lived in this house, and that's where they moved in. He lived to an old age, but I guess in his last couple of years stayed in this house and supposedly went crazy and psycho. So, I guess Sam thinks that her great uncle's ghost is haunting the house. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. October 29th, 4 a.m. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises regarding any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remaining unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in the attic, probably something leaky roof maybe. Sample taken just in case. Due to our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, successful night. So that goes back to the attic as well, because I found a note from Sam telling Katie, it said, whatever you find, don't tell mom and dad, and then it just said, in the attic. Painting. Can I pick this up off the floor? No. I guess when I put it back, it automatically stays there. Oh, there's the attic, okay. This must be where the painting is done. Another tape player. Performance evaluation. Name Richard Patermark. Now who's that? Oh, Supervisor Janice Greenbrier. Okay, so she's probably writing up a report on one of her employees. Looks like he's got all exemplary, so he's a good employee. Ranger Patermark has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. An opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Signed, Janice Greenbrier. I'm guessing now, too, the name is pronounced Greenbrier. Halloween show, The Misfits, see you there. Steigen Lounge, 10/29, 9 p.m. I don't remember the exact date this is coming, but this could be where Sam wanted to go to a concert then. Okay, so I guess this... Gee, trying to put that brush back on the stand. So no, that's whole thing with Sam and Lonnie, I guess they went another time to the concert. You know, I never looked at these. Like when I took something off the box, I never looked inside there. I didn't think about that at first, about throwing it on the ground. I just put it back to where it was. Can't look at that. What's underneath here? Sewing machine. My grandmother had something like that. Like the whole sewing table with the sewing machine built inside of it. Had to move it once. It was really heavy. Oh, you know what? Oh, is that where you got the 1017 from? The station? I was just thinking about that because in Sam's room, yeah, you had that sticker thing for the stereo. Not stereo, the radio station. So I was wondering if that's where you got the 1017 from, because I was just thinking about that myself, like the radio station she listens to. Holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have got to see this. We're skipping 6th. I was in the library. So in one of the corners, there's a secret entrance to a room. Ah, it's marked on my map now. Sweet. Healthy choices, skills for healthy life. So I bet the secret room is going to advance things for us. Is that a witch's hat? Costume for somebody. Oh, Captain Allegra and the First Mate. Oh, so somebody's sewing a costume based on the characters in Sam's book that she's writing her story. Ooh, what do we got down here? Heavens to Betsy. Is this just an empty... it's an empty case for cassette tape. Well, is there an actual cassette around here then? Because there was the tape player in the next room, which there was nothing in it. Probably just more music though. Oh, here's the cassette tape. How did I miss this the first time? Yeah, the Heavens to Betsy, Nothing Can Stop Me. Yeah, so far there's just been music. There's been nothing on the cassettes that have given me anything helpful. Yeah, just music. I like the music on that one. The singing, not so much. This goes to the attic. Don't know if I should go in the attic yet. I kind of want to. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Oh, so she'd do photography up in the attic then, or? If she's got a dark room? I want to check out this mystery room first. I'll go back downstairs to the library. Yeah. Been a little bit since I got a drink, so I had to get a drink. No, the library is actually in here. Okay, so let's call up our map. No, this was not the library, my mistake. Or no, it is. This is where the books were, so. Oh, that locked door goes to the basement. So, over here. Yeah, so how the hell would you find that without even knowing before ahead of time? This is probably, I don't see a light, oh, I was saying I don't see a light switch, but there's one. I was going to say this is probably where you needed a candle. Okay, Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigating log. Hidden compartments found 3. Oh, so there's one in the upstairs hall, and there's a secret room in the foyer as well. Evidence of the supernatural discovered, 0. Okay, so she's got a picture. It looks like there's a panel on the bottom, but doesn't say what room that is, and she's got a map written out. So now I think it's going to start getting into some more creepier stuff, maybe? What are we going to find in here? Oh. This goes back to the parents' bedroom. Okay. That just, I guess that's going to make a shortcut then. Okay. I have no idea if there's going to be any jump scares in this. Oh. A little cross. Alright. The light turned off on me. Power outage. I knew candles were going to play a part. I can't read this. Oh, it's not a whole power outage. What does it say? Love the world it gave, his only son for God. I have no idea if there's going to be any jump scares, so if there is, I apologize in advance if anything scares you. It might scare me too, you never know. So, I don't see anything else in here except just a stairwell. Well, cobweb. So it must have been just that light blue then. Now I can't find the exit. There it is. Couldn't find the exit with the dark. I'm pretty sure it's mostly a mystery, but it does seem like there's the potential, talking about like looking for ghosts and haunting and stuff, it does seem like there's a potential for something scary. Like I don't think it's going to be like a graphically violent, like a horror game kind of thing or whatever, but there could be something scary. So there was a secret entrance in the foyer. I'm downstairs. Yeah, well, you don't want to do that on yourself, definitely. So there's a secret panel in the foyer. Whether it was the upstairs hall or the foyer, there was a picture of a wood panel removed. So, somewheres there is a secret wall in here. Nothing on the map though. Oh, I see. Actually, there's a X. Maybe it's not literally in the foyer. Thank you, Jack Black, or JS Black. I was saying Jack Black. JS Black 84 for that follow. Thank you very much. No, I was thinking around here because that's where the X is. Hmm. I have no clue. I've checked all around these walls. When I got to the one in the library, this is the porch, so when I got to the one in the library, that wall, it just said I could push it open when I got to it. So I'm around these walls, and I don't see anything hidden. Look above the lamp. Maybe, but like the picture that I found in, was it Katie's room or wherever I found it, there was a picture of a wall where these wood panels on the bottom, it was removed. But there's secret entrance in the foyer and then one upstairs in the hallway, she said. So I don't know if that missing panel was downstairs or in the wall. I kind of checked that. That door is locked. I'm not sure where it goes to, but the other locked door on the other side said the basement. Nothing with these stairs, is there? But yeah, I've done all the panels up above the panels. That's just a light switch. I went to the bookcases, but I mean, something like I don't know. I don't think I can move them out of the way. Oh, hello. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday party. Happy birthday, Sam, Uncle Harvey. I didn't see that before. I guess I have to keep checking things. I'm going to find new things every time, maybe. But yeah, I got in these corners. The only thing I think of is when you call up the map, because, well, actually it's on the other end, but you have the X in the corner of Dad's office. But then that's the opposite of where the secret room is. The two rooms on like the bottom of the foyer, the two rooms on the left and the right, the one on the left on the map, that goes to the first bathroom I went in. The right, no. I would say it's the locked door, but then you see the lock there, so the foyer, it's got to be, oh no, it's this closet. It's this closet. I was going to say, where's the other room? This thing here, not that I can see, nothing with it. I mean, you can open the doors on the bottom. Nothing to interact here. Oh, wait, hello. I don't think any of these things I touched them before. Pick up one of my trophies. Maybe something. What's this? Head show in Mexico. Oh, I assume that says made in Mexico. Probably for like the Day of the Dead. Another trade. Maybe it's one of these things if the book pulls out, like a secret hatchway. Nope. Oh, what's we got here? Oh, another Bible. A lot of Bibles around. Okay, well, I can't find anything here yet, but she said there was another secret hallway, a secret room in the hallway upstairs. So this, again, this could be one of these panelings, because there was a picture of the panel removed. don't think I checked this out before, too. Do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school? Maybe. I didn't think of that, because being crouched, it seems like I like to pick stuff off the ground. I have to be crouched now. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight in exchange, but I can't just ditch out, probably. According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore, I guess. Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So that's kind of hilarious. I wouldn't say that's hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd says you want to see it. So what day is this? Did it go out trying to get... No problem. Thank you for stopping by again. And if you fell asleep, if you needed to sleep, then that's good. Still trying to figure out this mystery, but... Yeah, could she have seen Pulp Fiction? That's worth a try, though. Let's see if I crouch down. Well, I'll keep going along this way, I guess. Let's just open that door. Go a lot slower when you're crouched. Oh, hello. Here we go. That's the panel that could be removed. That's our Ouija board. So I wonder... I might have been able to still get it if I was standing up, but... Hello, hello. Who are you? Oscar, what do you want? To come back. I assume that's supposed to be to come back. So that's just a piece of paper. Oh, half of Sam's locker combo. Oh, I see. So her combo starts with a 0. Well, I guess you're partially right, Mrs. Pasta Lover, with the 0. It doesn't look like there's enough space for 4 numbers, though. So yeah, we're definitely making some progress. Might as well keep checking the other panels. Actually, I didn't. Did I look the back of the Ouija board? Nothing I saw on it. Nothing on this wood panel, is there? Nope. Let's just throw you away. I still haven't checked the attic yet. I bet you, there's definitely going to be a bunch of big clues in the attic. And if that was Sam's dark room, probably you'll find the other combination up there. Nothing along these panels. I think they're high enough. I don't think I need to duck. So on the map, is there nothing for the hidden panel? I didn't know if it marked it or not. Oh, damn, it's locked. So I can't even get up there. So how to get up there then? Unless wherever the hidden thing is down in the foyer is where something's hidden to get into the attic. Well, let's check the panels from ducking down below. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So, I think I might be out of stuff to check. I have no idea. It's not any of these grates, is it? Can these move? Over the Alps board game. I was trying to see if I could close the door on the inside and see if there's anything behind it. Let's check the front porch again, make sure I did get everything out here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything, so. I want to be on the inside. Then close the door. So I've got 3 locked rooms. A hidden room. Somewhere's in this foyer that I can't find. It's not hidden through the bathroom, is it? No. So, from inside this doorway to all the way over to that wall, that counts as the foyer, but there's nothing. Ooh. Can't interact with that. I was going to say if that did something maybe, or... I never checked the ceiling panels. Am I tall enough? I don't see anything I can interact with. Anybody else got any suggestions out there? I'm kind of getting a little stuck. Because I don't think this counts as the part of it when I go up the stairs. This is in the way anyways. How about a hidden panel on the floor? I don't want to turn the lamp off. Nope. Nothing. Alright, but I didn't try ducking. On these floor grates. Can't lift them up. Not that one, at least. LSD is raiding with a party of 12. Thank you. Thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate that. That's a jump scare that startles me a little bit too sometimes, that alarm. Thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. Yes, raid hype. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, for the sound effects. Yeah. I'm like a Star Trek fan, so it was kind of like going for a red alert kind of feel there. Maybe there was another panel. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas here. I'm not sure what else to check. Thank you all so much for the raid, for stopping by. Viking 0034, Scooter Puff 29. What else we got? Obviously, LSD for the raid. Thank you so much. Baked Fries, if you were part of the raid, if you came back or not. Thank you, everyone, for the raid, the emote spams. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Doesn't matter if it's your first time or if you've been here before. I appreciate you being here. Of course, I'm still stuck. You have a great on my McMahon. Oh, great one McMahon. I think, or McMahon. I have to jump into chat on GL. Not a problem. Thank you again for the raid. That's awesome. I'm still just trying to figure out this mystery. Do you have a command for charity? I do, but I never update it, unfortunately. I can... Well, I say I could do that real quick, but I think that's going to go to a different scene. That's something I forgot to update as well. That was my mistake. Thank you, Viking 0034 is now following. I was just planning on doing the whole thing, like whatever I'd gotten donated to me is... Yeah, that's good, that's good. Ooh, did I look at this before? Oh, yeah, that's her diary. I did see this before. But yeah, it's I was doing like the donations directly to me thing, and then I was gonna give the money to you, so that way I keep track of like what I'd earned. Unless you want it to go directly to you, that we do that too. Because you said that before, that like you could have it go to me and then transfer it to you. Was I in this room before? Yes, I think I was. So, somebody dyed their hair red. I don't remember seeing this before. Where is... I'm setting up the... Real quick, just the message for the donation. Weird. Oh wait, I know where I can get it. It was the link for Mrs. Pasta Lover's Streamlabs. I thought I had it somewhere as I was looking for it. Give me 1 second here.
As I have no idea what I'm going to see or what I have to.
Yeah, I don't need to hear that. Oh. Oh, yeah, I see your message. I'm setting up the link real quick. It'll just be 1 quick second. I figured I was possibly going to miss a few things when I was setting things up earlier. Where is it? Muted even. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, typing on the keyboard, it switches my scenes and stuff, but I had to get something set up. So, I do have the appropriate dollars for Dillon message set up now, and I do have a command.
Muted even. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, typing on the keyboard, it switches my scenes and stuff, but I had to get something set up.
Sorry about that. I had Mrs. Pasta Lover's page open for a second, and she was hosting me, so it caused an echo of feedback. Yeah, so there's a command now. If you guys want to try it out, exclamation mark DFD should also bring up the message. No, I broke myself. But we're back now. So yeah, like it's going to pop up now. The message should be every 5 minutes as long as people are chatting, and you can manually call it up by exclamation mark DFD. So that picture, it had to be upstairs because it was blue wallpaper. So it had to be that panel I found. But that was still in a corner. Because it's blue. It's not, because the bathroom goes that far. So judging by it, I think the bathroom goes to this back wall. So I seriously doubt that there's a fake wall here. Logically. If anything, it would be on this side of the wall. Behind the stairs. Or somewhere's around here. But then again, this goes to the closet. But that closet only goes to here, so there could be still like a little gap here. Because the closet, looking at here, the closet ends somewhere's probably around here. So from that point on to this edge of the wall, there's that gap. But nothing I can get into. And this just goes out to the porch, so I seriously doubt there's a secret wall there. So logically it's this back wall along here, or this little gap here. Which according to her map, which her layout is similar to mine, it should actually be this corner with the front porch. Unless it's I can't get behind this chair, I was going to say somehow behind there, but so you go back, you compare Sam's map to the map I have in the game. Both are very similar. You see her map, the layout, and then this one here. Actually, no, hers is different. I've clicked on it. I've gone over it and stuff. There's nothing highlighted, but actually hers is different. Because she's got the library up, or I have to go this side, the top left-hand corner. She's got the library listed. The map here, the library is like the very top room, the highest room on the top of the map. So, but she's got the foyer and the stairway right where it's supposed to be. and similar to the map. So her map is different. But she's got an X in the library in the bottom left-hand corner, where on the map it's the top right-hand corner. Yeah, I know. But I'm comparing this map to her map. Because the library, like the very top room where you see, like right where I am now, that purple hidden stairway, that's in the top left-hand, the top right-hand corner, where on her map, she has it in like an X on the bottom right-hand corner. So I'm trying to figure out like something's different on her map. Or actually, this just says in compartments, not the secret. I'm looking for like a whole room. It says compartment. So maybe in the library. Oh, this is the wallpaper on her picture. There's a... Here we go. Okay, so her map is correct. I was thinking like another secret entrance. October 29th, the Misfits. I'm wondering if one of the dates of these concerts could be her lock? Or her locker found it? Oh. There it is. Got the combination. Another story. Now, see, I wasn't even checking these panels because I didn't think this was part of the foyer. I thought like it was right here, like starting in this, like once you pass through this doorway, it goes into a hallway. And I happened to find that panel. I don't know if you saw my face light up, but I didn't want to make noise like, because I wanted to hear what she was talking about. Yay, progress again. I know, I never checked that hallway because I didn't think that was part of the... Because you see, like the foyer, it's got this, you know, it's the highlighted room. And then you got the doorway into that hallway, so I didn't think that counted. Are you not hearing anything at all? Did you not hear the talking she did? Because I'm getting audio meter from the capture. You can't hear like footsteps or anything? Huh, that's weird. See if there's something I can do that makes noise. Yeah, it's supposed to be rain outside. It's mostly quiet. But that's weird then if you guys can't hear anything because I'm getting an audio meter. Anybody else having audio issues here? Zero, 5, 0. Yeah, because there's supposed to be rain outside, yeah. But back when she was just talking, like when I found that second panel, you didn't hear Sam talk in the diary? Or Thunder just went Thunder right now. You guys didn't hear that? Or that's part of the game noise? One, I forgot the third number. Huh, that's weird. I have no idea. Well, this is going to trigger something, so let me know if you hear anything. No, I thought it was going to... Shannon Doherty. That's 90s, yeah. Finally, Gillian Anderson. Great UFO cover-up. No, that's not what I wanted to pick up. Ooh, here we go. This is going to be the key to the attic. You guys can't hear this? Her talking right now? That is really strange. I'm getting an audio meter. It is capturing the game. I don't know why it's not broadcasting. No, I had no idea you guys weren't hearing anything. Yeah, I've been broadcasting. Actually, I've been broadcasting for 2 hours. So, you guys haven't heard anything like the visual diary she's been saying and stuff. No, it's okay. I don't know how to fix this because I am getting an audio meter. It's picking up, OBS is picking up the audio from the capture device. Huh. The only thing I can think of is change the audio capture to another device and then switch it back. See if that does anything. Well, now did I just make things worse? Oh, it didn't switch back, okay. I don't know why switching the audio away from the capture device got rid of the video. Okay, I'm still getting a meter from OBS. Nothing like no sound of rain or anything. They crank it up to max. I have never had that. Like I streamed yesterday, there was sound. I've never had this happen before. I don't know what's going on. And when there was just some lightning in the game from the weather outside the house, like in the game. And I see my audio meter jump up, so OBS is definitely picking it up. I don't know why the broadcasting end, it's giving no sound. I'm not sure why. That's weird. And from the very beginning, like the earliest people watching, nobody heard any sound. Uh, you mean, well, like I'm stop and restart the stream, or do you mean like start and restart my PlayStation 4? Or I'm not sure. What do you mean by restart the source? No, there was definitely sound. Apparently, nobody realized my broadcast has not had any sound from the game, despite the fact I've been hearing sound in my headphones, and OBS has given me a sound meter. Nobody else has been hearing a damn thing from the game except me. And I have no clue what's causing it because I've never had this before, and yesterday it was working fine. I mean, I've never encountered this before. The only thing I could think of was like the music that was playing. If, you know, I know like Twitch, if there's any kind of copyrighted music, they block the audio. I don't know if they somehow do that during a live broadcast, if it's somehow that happened, but people were saying even from the start there was no sound. I mean, at the very least, I'm getting an audio meter from OBS and I am recording it, so definitely when I put it on the archive on my YouTube channel, there's should better be sound. I know, that's the thing I'm thinking of too. Yeah, I don't think they've ever done it on a live broadcast because you can't, you'd have to have like, even to try, somebody like constantly monitoring everybody's stream, and that would be insane. I'll mute my mic. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is just to keep proceeding on because I can't figure out anything to fix it at this point. I don't think this is like a game that's going to be critical for us. Ooh, cigarette? Somebody smoking? Morley, hey. That's an X-Files reference because Morley was the fictional brand of cigarettes. Although she's 17, she shouldn't be, well, nobody should be smoking in general, but definitely at 17. So I guess, yeah, for now, I'm just going to proceed on. Well, I was reading off the verbal stuff, but if I can remember from some of the audio diaries, Sam was just talking about Lonnie, this person, that, I guess is somebody she met in school. She said that she wanted to come over because she wanted to see the psycho house where their great uncle supposedly went crazy and stuff. And it looks like her and Lonnie have become good friends. Lonnie's given her like some of the tapes I was playing, has given her some of the music, and I guess they were supposed to go to concerts together. So whatever happened, I think this Lonnie was involved. Or some may play a part in it, I'm not sure. I'm not going to directly blame her. So that's it for the locker, but I did get a key, and I'm pretty sure it's the key to the attic now. And it kind of sounded like from some of the dialogue, it was indicating possible romantic interest of Lonnie and Sam, like one like the other kind of thing, or hinting at it, or... Nope. Not that room. Key's got to unlock something. But as you seem to find like particular items, it opens up a audio diary thing for. It'd be nice if there were subtitles, I guess. That would have helped in this situation. Nope. That door's still locked. This key's got to go somewheres. Yeah, there's 2 locked doors down here, so. The key is not the attic. It wasn't that room, so it's got to go to the basement. Instastar 20 cheer 10. Thank you so much. Out of curiosity, you reacted to the alert earlier when I got a raid, Mrs. Pasta Lover, and that cheer that just came through. Are you guys hearing the alerts? The sounds from the alert. Is that happening? Or is it just literally just the game audio? Okay, I was just curious about that. Okay. Trying to determine, like, what it is. Alright, so this door I can get in. So I'm probably through this investigation I'll get another key. Oh, to the basement. Oh yeah, this looks nice and creepy. Just an empty binder. There's a paper here. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoy the heart-filled potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. Quite. So, was it? Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take the opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host for the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it again sometime next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Granbier, Esquire. Also, for anybody that missed, with Lonnie, there was a crumpled up paper in Sam's garbage can, or near Sam's garbage can. That was a disciplinary thing for Lonnie, because she went to school wearing a t-shirt that had a Pabst Blue Ribbon picture on it. And she was given the option of turning it inside out, wearing another shirt from her locker, or getting sent home for the day with a suspension. And she chose the suspension, and she was supposed to give this reprimand to her parents, but I guess she threw it away at Sam's. K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, L is for lighthearted, I is for important, and N is for nice. Not useful. Oh, more on the reproductive system. Well, I guess this was what Katie did back in 1991. Oh, it's the same papers. Oh, I see what it highlights it. Oh man, one of my old sex ed assignments. This is just a binder. This looks like a lot of Katie's stuff down here. I didn't read it detailed. I mean, you have this paper here. It looks the exact same thing. But then the actual report, I haven't compared it to... I can go back upstairs if I wanted to and compare them, but I don't think that's going to be worth it just to see if Sam plagiarized Katie. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's going to be a big key to the mystery. There's a furnace in there. I did check everything here, right? Oh, wait, there's a little note. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, but it's quite possible Katie did plagiarize. Oh, here's another journal. Okay, it's done. So yeah, that's definitely this diary thing. Sam confirmed that she is secretly dating Lonnie, so they are in a relationship that they're trying to keep secret. It looks like Samantha was accepted to Reed College for summer program for creative writing. That's good for Sam. Okay, so this journal entry, Lonnie found out that, Sam found out Lonnie was actually shipping out to the military. So that picture I found of somebody with the military uniform, that had to have been Lonnie. And Sam seemed really sad that she doesn't think she was going to see Lonnie ever again. Oh, her father's book again. Oh, there's a note back here. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book and author's first published manuscript. It's dark in here, so it's hard to read. Is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter and author's work in the externalization, I think that is. Yeah, externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. In this regret, I believe your work is successful, but the lens through which the personal shine was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible. Let's move over to the light. Should be easier to read. Oh, it's so dark over here. Actually, there you go, much better. But the lens through which the personal shone, that's weird, that's the way it's written, was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dematoire, I don't know that word, science fictional. It says Del Ex Machina, that should be Deus Ex Machina, I think. The great authors speak of their life's milieu in clear and honest tones, and the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured readers of your chosen genre will lay up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shred artifice. You can do better. Your father's love and encouragement, Richard Greenbrier. Alright, so his father's not too thrilled with the father's work. Oh, I tried putting it back on the table. Ooh. We have another door. Nothing down over here. This room already seems well lit. Another cassette player. Yolanda De Soto. That's Yolanda. That's I can't remember her name now. The girl that Sam is dating. I can't remember her nickname now. Lonnie, yeah. Yolanda is Lonnie. That's just like an envelope. Oh, here's the letter. Today's Spanish lesson. It's like just a mess of stuff writing back and forth or whatever. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico. So is that hinting she ran away to Mexico? You think probably the nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on the mysterious island where even the plants are not out there. I wonder if the Captain Allegra and the first mate was supposed to be Sam's metaphorical attempt, like her and Lonnie, put them as basis for these characters. And then think together out there, the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter, you got me the other day before we start driving back north. We'll be So is it racing or reading? Reading this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We have to spend so much time in the dark room. Lonnie. There's been a bunch of stuff that keeps talking about that attic, so I gotta get in that attic. It's a random soda can. Can't look at these crumpled papers. Alright, there's a safe. I'm going to have to get a combination here. First floor plan, so library, basement. So I've already got most of this stuff unlocked, but this other door. Okay, so it goes to a dining room, a kitchen, a pantry, a washroom, a laundry room, and a greenhouse. None of these rooms I've been in yet. Everything else on the first floor I've seen and been to. Oh, there is something on this wall. Terry, age 12. I think that's their father. Yeah, Thanksgiving 1963, gotta be him. Probably from age 6 to age 12. Oh, it doesn't work. Yay, it's dark. I just see cobwebs and wood. Oh, here we go, there's a toy. Let's get back out in the light and check it out. Just a little horse thing. Oh. Here's another cassette. More rock music? Yeah, all the music has just been rock music since you guys can't hear it. I don't mean to throw it in the garbage can, but whoever the lead singer is, isn't that great? Button. X-ray specs. See if I can. There's a piece of paper there. Yeah, get it on the desk. Can I pick this up? There we go. See, I just randomly found that by accident then. It's like a drug. The first time I was in my room. What the hell happened there? What do you mean not reading any more of that? I didn't even get to read any of it. Nope. What? Come on. I wasn't paying attention to the words, so I missed a bunch of that. I'm guessing it was something inappropriate then, maybe, if her sister doesn't want to read it. Oh. Hello. Samantha Greenbrier. 2. I assume this would be half-heart pendants. Then 1/2 for her, 1 for Lonnie. 1 custom engraving with LS. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Doesn't help me at all, but... Oh, why did I not see this? Girl Scout. Band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list. Oh, it's just a set list from one of their concerts. No problem. Oh. Okay, so it's possible, because in this diary, Sam was just talking about somebody named Todd kicking somebody out of the band and then saying Lonnie was in the band. So maybe this singer, the one that I said is bad because it's a female singer, maybe it's this Lonnie, because now she's talking about one of these bands, I guess this Girl Scout band maybe. Lonnie's in it, and she says she wants to see every show until Lonnie ships out. So there's a bell missing from here. I can flick it. Each one has a different tone. Like this one, barely anything, and then it keeps getting like more high pitch for the bell as it goes. So I'm wondering if this is some kind of combination. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But there is one that's missing. So I wonder if I have to actually find this one, and then maybe if they all go in order too, that could be. I mean, I could try something random. Maybe even you got to hit some of them multiple times. I don't know. Whatever it is, I bet you need this missing one. Which I think I've checked out everything in here now. Wait, did I look at this? Oh, that was the envelope again in the letter. Yeah, okay. I know that one letter that said, like, nope, I'm not reading that anymore. I'm really curious as to what it is. I'm going to have to go back at the replay and freeze frame that myself, because I am kind of curious as to what was on that letter that Katie doesn't want to read it now. But as far as I know, I haven't found anything else to progress. Any combinations, any... This is a bookshelf. Oh wait, because this is then to the basement, isn't it? Because I was saying I don't remember going by a bookshelf. I don't... Do I remember a green light? I honestly don't think I have been here before. Nope, because this is a secret panel. This goes back out to the family room. No, because I haven't been in this area before. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is... You don't find a key to that other locked door. I bet you I've got to take the secret passageway. Maybe I do find a key eventually. Alright, so let's turn this light on just for now. How did I miss this before? Like that giant bookcase with the hallway behind it. I don't know. But let's go back. Starting down here. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Where was this anyways too? Because like, how did I not see this before? Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that, but you could be right. If this place is legitimately haunted, maybe a ghost moved this beforehand. Maybe actually flicking those bells somehow triggered this, I don't know. But you think I would have noticed a missing, like a bookcase moved. I just turned that on and off. That's a lie to mom and dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. Everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one, everyone in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering, as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of peripheral. I assume that's supposed to be peripheral vision. Costumes. Skeletons and devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. Bratmobile. That I think is like one of the bands of music too, so maybe that could be Sam's band as well. Not Sam, Lonnie. Because there's like Bratmobile, Girl Scouts, and there was some other band that I found tapes for. And where does this exit out to? Alright. Not creepy at all, having the lever that opens it too. I was here, right? Yeah, because this is that Samantha's notebook. This is that spare room. So I figure out where these things lead. Some of them are probably going to be shortcuts if I need to go to other places of the house later down the road. Oh, that's just that one lamp. Comic book, Women Outlaws. So yeah, here's another cassette tape of music. Heavens to Betsy. Oh yeah, that's the other band. Heavens to Betsy, Girl Scout, and then Brat Pack or whatever. What was it? Bratmobile. I'm assuming it's just more rock music, but at the same time, I almost feel like I should play it in case one of these actually finally does have... I'm going the wrong way. In case one of these actually does have something, a clue on it or something after all. I think the closest tape player was down here. There are a few noises as I just walk through that corridor. You guys can't hear it apparently, unfortunately, but there was a noise like almost if somebody was rattling a doorknob. Nope, just more rock music. I don't know if it's like something you actually have to sit there and listen for a long time. And if there's something there, I hope not, because I wasn't planning on sitting there and just letting it keep playing and playing and playing. I did. Oh no, I haven't looked at that yet. Anarchy, the Greatest Show. So this looks like another thing for a concert. What did I miss? I found... down in that basement, I found apparently a secret hallway behind a moved away bookcase, which I didn't notice before, so we don't know if Ghost moved it or not. And now I'm exploring it. It gave me a shortcut to the area on this side of the map here where I couldn't get to before, through that locked door in the foyer. That's now, I have access to the secret room. And this, yeah, doesn't seem to have anything useful on it. Let's look behind that cover just in case. Spanish textbook. Bruce Pendleton, Dear Head of Council. So this is probably for her mother, about getting the promotion to do that forestry work, the burning of the forest. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, that Bruce Pendleton's offering her the promotion and wanted her to write back. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. And then when she is home, she takes it out on you. Well, I guess Lonnie must spend a lot of time there, possibly even up to the point of living there. Because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and free-willing lifestyle, so I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? I'm taking that as a no. Well, actually, yeah, I see it makes the letters no. I just noticed that now. Some more magazines. So I suppose I should check these wood panels in case there's any more hidden secrets that maybe... No, I don't want to close you. Okay. So I wanted to open that panel when the light's flickering. It was still flashing. Just in case there's more hidden panels that may... Ooh. Hello. A note down here. A note, not a... No, like a hidden panel that Lonnie hasn't found. Okay, February 23rd, 1995. I forgot the exact date. The date this is supposed to be taking place on. So I don't know. I mean, this is probably Sam going to this concert, but what the date is... I mean, it obviously can't be today because she would need the ticket with her. Closet, another closet. I need a lamp. Nope. It's dark here. Here we go. Just checking for more secret compartments. Maybe there's some that Sam hasn't found. Or I guess she did find this one. Or did I already look in here? Nope. This is new. Okay, so in that journal entry, Sam said that, you know, she really enjoyed seeing Lonnie sing on stage. It was wonderful. They had 48 hours left. And she wanted to go with Lonnie, but saying that Lonnie was going to a place that she couldn't follow. So still, like, I don't think there's, so far, none of these diaries have given any definitive clue. I think it's just more trying to let you know who Sam is. This skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico. It was like $3. Oh, that's got to be the skull on that stand in the foyer. So this goes back out to the foyer. Alright. That just might have been my eyes playing me or something, but when I was crossing through this door, the doorway on the other side of the stairs, I swear I saw what looked like somebody moving. But that could have been just like the way the game was or not. So maybe there is supposed to be some kind of ghost activity in here. Yeah, so now this door is unlocked. So that's good, so I can get in here. But yeah, that skull she's talking about is this one over here. Oh, no, I don't want to close that. That's a secret passageway. Closet, I was in here. This is yeah, definitely the dining room. Just a book about the Forestry Service. What else is underneath here? Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for Earth, Wind and Fire on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to. So I like her taste in music. Oh, rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rich. So I'm pretty sure Rich is not Katie's father's name. Jan is her mother. It says the Forestry Service. So one of that Earth, Wind and Fire concert ticket I found in the little air vent there. It seems like one of her co-workers invited her to go out, the mother. That's a possibly interesting development. I don't know if it'll play a part in anything, but that's possible. If somehow she went out with a co-worker, if that set things in motion. Nothing in this closet. I can't open any windows. Oh, that's... Oh, I was going to say the front porch, but no, that's the... It was on the map I saw on the first floor, the green room. Greenhouse room. Oh. No, you were on. A letter. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier. Yeah, so that's definitely her mother. So she was invited by a co-worker out to a concert. Regional director. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our furniture flannel-clad hunk. I couldn't get that word. What a blast. But you around like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You're sure there's something there. You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay. Do we have to figure out when we'll see each other next in person? Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady, soon. Carol. So it's talking about somebody saying there's a girlfriend out of town. That the father? Could be another interesting development. Another empty drawer. Empty. Don't give up on this, honey. Oh, that's got to be his third story then? Terrence is the father, yeah. Is this a third story? Looks like it crumpled up and somebody pulled it out of the garbage. Just checking again for secret panels. So I still have to figure out how to get into that attic. Oh, it's the Kleenex box I threw. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just a button. Get up there. The gets. I tried to get it on the counter. Like more plates left out here. Since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, oh, this is from to Sam or from Sam. Your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for, was that the rest of the month from social and telephone, something else crossed out there, activities, privileges, and from using your car anytime except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to leave your bedroom closed while Lonnie is in the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this doesn't happen again, Dad. Oh, looks like she got a disciplinary thing too. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to the student's parents, out of school supervisor. Looks like Sam got in trouble too. Okay, so in this journal entry, Sam was saying that I guess maybe the stuff at school somehow it was talking about her parents finding out her and Lonnie having a relationship. Her parents think that it's just a phase and apparently don't approve. And she was saying then that they're going to be in for a surprise because it's going to be a very long phase. More rock music. I found a couple postcards around here too from Sam, her European trip. Accidental Savior, so that's another one of Terrence's book. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in a balance, but who would believe him? That almost sounds like the Stephen King novel 1123. About somebody going back in time and trying to save Kennedy. So far I haven't found anything to access the safe that's locked, or the filing cabinet, the safe that's locked, or the attic. Frozen spinach. Oh, veggies. I thought that might have been like an envelope at first. I don't think there's anything. Just food. Nothing in the refrigerator. Oh, I already opened the dishwasher. Nothing there. Oh, I saw that flash at first. I thought that was, again, maybe like some kind of ghost or something like that, but I think it's just flashing. So if that's flashing at 12, could that mean there was a power outage at some point? I don't get the feeling that I'm actually anywhere close to solving this mystery. Just a dial tone. Congratulations on Jan accepting the position. I mean, if you go through like all this, And if it turned out that it's like actually nothing and there's really no mystery, like they just went out to dinner, although this is supposed to be late at night, so I don't see that, but it was something like that, or if they were out of like the movies or something, that would almost seem disappointing. So we're in June. I don't remember the date of that concert ticket. Just to try to figure out like how long ago that her mother was invited to that concert. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, it's like all this mystery, and if it is just something like non-big or whatever, but I mean, like Katie's flight, it said that she was supposed to arrive sometime around midnight and then get a shuttle home, so I don't know how long the shuttle from the airport to home was. Did I just make sure everything over here? I didn't look in here yet. Hippos. Cake mix. This looks like, yeah, tuna dinner. It's supposed to be like tuna helper or something. Cans. Potato chips, ketchup, just food, just in the pantry. Nothing behind those. So, I mean, you'd probably think it would have to be like at least maybe 12:30 to 1 o'clock in the morning. So, I don't really see them being out doing anything. Accidental Pariah. Oh, that was his first book. Yeah, the other one was his second book. Nothing behind these. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not. We aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. Oh, that's the name of the publishing house. Okay. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, and the lost but not forgotten by small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type out there. Mass market shun visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. That's a mouthful. We've had unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Bestman's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Gene Keller, or Jens Keller is it? I'm not sure. And Emil Krieger's often banned Venusian Flesh Traders. That sounds like a nice title. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, it's a nice place for people to find your novel, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just a kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes, that's what it says, that modern suburban America wants. But John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history-revising sociopath by night, is a twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply new foreword for the books to appear as brand new editions in The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimensions as a limited run marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base, and we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds. Contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the awe-inspiring palms of unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off, and then just see what's from. So it looks like he got a second life on his book then. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend, celebrating our anniversary June 3rd to the 7th. Okay, and we're in June, so this could be where the parents are. We will be camping on the George. I assume that's like a river or a lake, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry the kitchen is still renovated. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza when we're gone. Be good. And that explains the empty pizza box. So the parents are possibly away on a long weekend. And then Lonnie takes off. It's possible because one of the things said Mexico, but this just a journal entry. Sam was saying about asking Lonnie about going to basic training and what you get to bring with you. Lonnie said nothing, and Sam was saying that she can't fathom that leaving everything behind and just being gone. Lonnie, my parents are leaving town. Okay, so that's definitely where the parents are. So we'll have the run of the house until you leave. I imagine actually spending the night in my room instead of sneaking up to our usual spot in the attic. Not that the attic doesn't make the musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, we should do something. We should defile your parents' bed while they're gone. That'll show them. That's a nice thing to do. Lonnie, you are gross, never change. Sam. Okay, so now I'm starting to think Clown Burger. Sam. So Sam works at a place called Clown Burger, apparently. This must be a laundry basket, maybe? I don't know, because there's a clothes in there, but it's next to a recycling bin. It's in the gardening room, so I think this is a garbage can. So yeah, that's what I'm starting to think now. The parents are away on a long weekend. That could be something too. Because one of the notes I found, it said, like, whatever you find, don't tell mom and dad. And then it said something about the attic. So they could be locked up in the attic maybe and nobody to let them out. You're right about that. Cause I'm betting because a lot of stuff in the beginning was pointing to the attic. So the attic is probably going to be the last place you're going to get access to. And that's turning off the lights. I still haven't found anything new yet to proceed to a new area. Oh, I didn't look at the refrigerator. On the refrigerator. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Morris Pattermark. Oh, that's got to be the Richard that invited Jan out to the concert. Unless they're asleep. I mean, it is like I said, it's early in the morning, so they might have fallen asleep. Sam's scheduled working at Crown Burger. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., so she's not at work. I don't want to take the milk. I want to close the door. I can activate the water dispenser. So yeah, this concert ticket was February 23rd, and we're in June. So that's not too relevant, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I've looked at all this. What was it? Back out at the beginning, double check this one again. There was this note from Lonnie. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but this is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want mom and dad, and she crossed out to anybody to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you. That's why I was instantly thinking that Sam ran away, because of that note. But there was another one in here that kind of, I think it, was it this thing here? No. There was something over here that kind of indicated the... No, that's about her friend Daniel, the one that she got the Super Nintendo from. There was something that indicated the attic again. But there's still got to be something over here. Did I check every single room? That's... goes back down to the basement. I have looked through all of this stuff. Unless I haven't gone through every single floor panel. These panels on the bottom of the walls. If there is another secret hidden compartment. Oh, it's a sliding door. That's the dining room. Actually, alright, here we go. Here's something new. I haven't been in this room. I was going to say, there probably had to be a room I haven't been into. Because I've either got to find something for a combination, something to help me find something else secret, or... like a lock to the attic, or just something. This is the laundry room. Obviously. Can't really see in there. Oh. Nope. I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is this thing I grew up with and it's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday when I'm settled at a base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed, things will be different. And we can be together. Until then, and then there's an L, so obviously that's from Lonnie. I don't think they officially broke up. It's just that Lonnie went to the military, but I don't think like they, like, oh, I don't want to see you again. It's more like we just have to be apart, but we'll be back together again someday kind of thing. Can't open that door, but where we'll do it. All right. That's one thing I was possibly thinking of when she said about whatever you find. Midnight, June 5th. That could be this day, and it's around the time she would have come home. where we'll do it. That's leading me to possibly believe they might have committed suicide. Secret door under the staircase. Because I was thinking about that too, like the way the beginning note happened. Like maybe right before Lonnie was to ship out, maybe they were going to commit suicide, or maybe Sam had an idea to stay together, kill them both. Oh, I hope not. Sacrificing me? Okay, so this journal entry, Sam said that her and Lonnie wanted to make their final night special. They wanted to, spend some time together before she had to go. They went up to they said goodbye to Oscar, the ghost, and then they went up to the attic to find a picture for Lonnie to take with her. Booked June. Oh, this is where the parents have to be, I guess. Couples counseling retreat. Yeah, that's what I figured. Some of the things I was saying, the parents were having trouble. And then, yeah, she said that they were up in the attic looking for some pictures for Lonnie to take with her. I think they said they found a good one, and then they fell asleep in each other's arms. And then she said she woke up, and then she was alone. The Accidental Human. So this has got to be a manuscript for his third book, the one that never got published. So the parents are definitely having marriage problems. I suspected that earlier. Oh. Oh no, I think that's just a pencil. I saw something on the floor, a pen. Because sometimes I've been missing that. There's like little pieces of notepaper underneath beds or tables or something. So this hasn't been much of a help because I still don't think I found anything overall that's helped me, so I'm missing something again. Either a note with a combination to the safe, the filing cabinet, or there's just still something. But lights are off in here, so this looks like soap, cleaning powder, towels, and more toilet paper. They definitely have a lot of toilet paper. Unless too, there's another hidden panel. Did I read? Oh yeah, I already saw this one. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No, that was on there, and it must have fell. I was going to say maybe there's something on that panel. But I think that was on the coffee table. Oh. That door. Oh, wait. I did find something. I forgot about that. The secret. There it is. See, that was not there before. I had to actually find that thing on the map or wherever it was said about this. I just forgot about that. That wasn't at the door, but... Oh. Looks like some kind of satanic ritual. That's also not good. Now who's... Oh, you know, I bet you they're probably trying to call... That's probably their great uncle or her great uncle. Maybe trying to call up his spirit or something. Possession and exorcism. I don't know. Well, thankfully it would just be the video game character, not me. Sweet attic key. There we go. I thought the attic was going to be the last thing, but I guess not. Honey snaps. Okay, so this journal entry, she said that she misses Lonnie, like doesn't like being alone. It says sometimes, you know, she wants it to be that she's in the attic and Lonnie was just downstairs, and that she's gonna pull the attic entrance down and be coming up soon, and then it ended with maybe I'll go back to the attic again. I think the attic was this way. Yeah. Alright, so what am I going to find up here? Besides a lot of boxes. There's a bed. It's that 2 half-heart pendants that they got. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong. I love you, Lonnie. Kick ass. And I think that's the end of it. Is it? No, actually, it kind of goes with the whole non-important thing. Whatever was in that book, I guess I didn't get a chance to read it because it kind of went to the ending. That last journal entry, once I found the picture on the bed, no, Katie's not dead. Katie's fine. Everybody's fine. She said that she fell asleep, the last journal entry I said she was going up to the attic. She fell asleep up there. And she missed the first 2 phone calls because there was 3 calls from Katie on the answering machine. So she missed the first 2 calls. She just barely made it in time to hear the third call. But then there was another call that was from from Lonnie. Lonnie said that all she could think about was Sam. She couldn't go through with it going in the military, and she got off on a bus stop in Salem and said for Sam to get in her car and come pick her up. So Sam drove off to Salem, pick her up, and then said the two of them were just going to keep driving until they found some place where they belonged together. And then it faded to black. And then there was another voiceover from Sam saying that, "Sorry, Katie, I wasn't there to meet you in person. You know, I'm going to miss you, but this is something I had to do." So, almost in a way that kind of feels like an unsatisfying ending, I think. But there was still, I guess there's got to be more secrets I never found, because there was that locked filing cabinet in her dad's office. In case it's still getting the audio when it records, that music is kind of loud. There's music playing right now. And yeah, there was a locked filing cabinet in her dad's office. One of the rooms upstairs, there was a locked safe I never found keys for. So there had to be more like little secrets you can find, I guess. But the main mystery of where everybody is, I guess we figured that out. Thanks for playing. I mean, I suppose that's better. It would have been like a down thing, I guess, if they did commit suicide, like I was thinking at one point, and you found their dead bodies. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily the kind of a thing you'd really want to find, I guess. So it's a little more of a happier ending, but still, it almost feels unsatisfying, you know? Like you would think she could have left a bigger note, but it was also the very end voiceover after the mystery when Sam was saying too that she said, "I hope once you've read this journal entry, you know, you'll understand why I did the things I did." So it looks like I can resume, so I guess I could still walk around the house and maybe figure out. Oh, no, I understand why they did it. It's just, like, in terms of the game, the mystery, it didn't feel to me, like I said, like a satisfying ending kind of thing, that it's like, because just like I said, you think she would, obviously the way things were going along, it seemed like Sam and Katie were close. You think she would have just been a lot more, yeah, like that's the thing. I guess I was thinking much more darker, or, but it does say resume, so I guess, you know, you can go still explore and try to figure out the mysteries you missed, but yeah, I really didn't know what to expect of this game, so I don't know if there's going to be like a jump scare or anything or not. So I think I'm going to take a quick break for a couple minutes, and then I'll come back. Maybe I'll pull out another retro game. I don't know. I got to think about what to do next. I'm going to want to keep going just for a little bit more. But for now, yeah, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will see you all just in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. Weird. Why is my Elgato not displaying an image now? Technology is not cooperating with me tonight. I am seeing the image on my TV screen, so the HDMI input is going through the Elgato to the TV, but OBS is not picking up the Elgato signal. Very weird. Well, I apologize for this. I was going to go back to Super Mario Brothers 2 on my NES Classic, but I don't know why my Elgato is not picking up the signal now. Yeah, just kind of like for fun, continue on. I had started last week doing this. If I remove it from all my scenes, that's in. Add it from scratch. If I can figure out this problem. Nope, I still got it. Another one over here. I have too many scenes. I had some things set up for other stuff that I was trying to get to work. So, oh, I don't want to remove that whole scene. Well, I want to just remove the video capture, but it should be gone now. So let's try adding it from scratch. Yep, okay. Elgato game capture. Hey, it's working. Okay. I don't know why it stopped glitching there for a second. Now let's move it to the bottom. Now tell me, can you guys hear sound? Please tell me the sound is working. Okay, good. We have sound again. Let's get off. Let's see here.